So how do you do your client meetings? I mean, are they automated? Do you do them by email, by text? When you take on a client, do you have to meet them? And afterwards, do you get all your information by sending emails? And do you do it that way, do you? Hi, I'm Bill. This is Creative License, and thanks again for being a part of my weekly dog and pony show. I want to thank my workshop and Creative License sponsors. Those people would be Electro Voice, Perfect Portals, DJ Event Planner, Promo Only, Disc Jockey News, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. So this is an interesting subject for some, and I don't know that there's a right or a wrong way. I know there is a right way for me, just like there's a right way for you. And my right way is face-to-face. I need face-to-face. A close second is maybe a video call, Zoom or FaceTime or Teams or whatever is available. But even those are difficult. And this is why. I mean, I can get a lot of information from my clients about what they want, whether it be a wedding or a corporate client, by sending questionnaires, asking specific direct questions and asking them to answer them. I can do that. And usually I'm successful, but the problem that I run into is oftentimes for reasons unknown to me, and maybe sometimes because of time or because I don't even know if I need to have that conversation, or I'm not sure what I think of this right now. I'm just going to say, yes, I think that's a good idea. Or I got nothing for you. I'm not sure. Just do whatever you think is best. Well, the problem that I run into with that is that I am then at their event flying a little blind. The idea that I have and the work that I'm doing now comes down to whether I think it's going to work. And usually my gut's pretty good. I mean, we have this instinct as DJs to know what song to play next and how to do the next thing and how to do the next thing and how to get people excited and to move a crowd. But when you're dealing with the crowd, but also the happiness of the client, whether it be a bride or a groom or the president of the company or an HR department, what a face-to-face does for me is I get to read the truth in their body language. If they answer a certain way and I'm not sure I believe them, I can usually tell whether or not they're trying to end something or whether they're kind of agreeing because other people agreed or whatever. I'm able to lean into what it is that's bothering them and then be able to come up with a solution that I know for a fact will work. Case in point, I've got a client that I'm meeting with later today. It is a pediatrics firm, and our meetings are always face-to-face. The reason being is because there's at least 3 people there that are committee members. There's the HR department, and then there's the main boss. And the main boss hardly ever agrees with what everybody else agrees with. So I see myself as kind of a negotiations arbiter, right? To be able to be sure that everyone in the room is on the same page about what we're going to do. Because no matter what, once they hand the microphone to me, once I take over, the success of the event now gets blamed on me, regardless of what I heard from the committee member or the HR department or the big boss. I need to take responsibility. In fact, I have responsibility whether I want it or not. So I need to understand what they mean, what they really mean. This works just as well, in fact, I think even better, in a sales consultation. Doing it over the phone and sending notes back and forth, that's one thing. Or just meeting with one side, the bride or the groom. The problem is you just don't know what everybody else is thinking. I've sat across from a bride and groom in the past where the bride has seen me at a wedding, the groom had not. The bride very excited, and then the groom just sitting there pretty much annoyed by the fact that, hey man, music's supposed to be my idea. And I know this better than you, and I'm a man, and this guy can't be that great. If I can see that in a sales consultation, I can now address that. I can ask him what his concerns might be. I can tell him that I see that he has worries and concerns, and to lean into the things that matter to him, because the other person is they're in. Okay, that's not that tough. But I need to have both with a wedding, and I need to have the entire team with a corporate event. And if I don't have a face-to-face, then there are too many things that I cannot put my hand on. Okay, there are too many guesses. And I don't know about you, but for the level of service that I bring at the fee that I charge, I don't want anything left to chance. I don't want any guesses. What do you think of this? Do you meet personally? If not, why? Do you put time limits on your meetings? What do you do? Why do you do the things that you do? Why do you not do the things you do? Write it down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. This is Bill with Creative License.